Okay, so the last couple of things that I want to talk about that are Chromebook specific are this notifications window. So this notifications is awesome. If you click on this notifications, I have it set for no notification. I don't have any notifications right now. And then if you click on your settings, you can see all of the apps that you have installed as you're installing apps or extensions that will give you a notification, and they'll show up here. You see how if I click on this do not disturb, it'll make it so I'm in do not disturb mode. They'll pop up here. You have a new email. You've just created a new assignment. All of these things happen here under your notification window. Some other things that you have there's a Google Drive app, and then there's also a local files app on your Chromebook. They're almost identical. The difference is that the local files app looks like this file folder. So if it's not here in your shelf, it's in your launcher. It has this local area of download. So you'll see this, I have some screenshots. I was working on animated GIFs on the moon phases, so I took some screenshots on my Chromebook. So anything that you're taking a screenshot of or you're saving an image from Google, it's going to come to this local downloads folder. You could change that to where you want it to be. But then you also have, your drive, and your Chromebook is set to work offline. It wants to work offline for you. You can do all of the things, your G Suite, all of those things work offline, and these would be the local offline versions of your files that you'd be able to access without having to come to your Google Drive and access those things. So your drive is the exact same here. You have this similar functionality in your drive. Located here, you can add files. You can open folders, and you can share documents from here. Just like this. So you have a share icon, you could trash things, you can do all of these things right from your drive up here in your local, which is the same as your drive. Setting your drive to work offline. It's important to set your drive to work offline. I encourage that you make sure that students do this as well. If they're, for some reason, they're working on a document and they're not connected, those changes aren't going to sync back. So if they're set to work offline, whether they have network connection or not, any of those changes will automatically sync back to the cloud once they get reconnected. So I'm just loading my drive, and I'm just going to show you how you set your drive to work offline. This is a super handy tool. So settings, settings seems redundant, doesn't it? And then this offline here, and you'll see mine's still loading. It's offline status right now. But you want to check this box to say sync files offline for local work. And you can also, did you notice this here? You can also convert files when you're uploading them to the Google Docs editor format. So you can do that as well. So that is, there you go. Sync Google Docs, sheets, slides, drawings, files to this computer so you can edit offline. Very important to have done. And once you have that done, you can work offline as well. So files, drive, they both kind of work the same. And you'll notice when you were in the app store, the web store, they categorize apps that will work offline. That's a good benefit. Not everybody has Wi-Fi, so it's a good tool. The last thing I want to show you is the integrated webcam. So we have the integrated webcam on your Chromebook. It should be there. It's this camera app. If it's not there, search for it in the web store, camera. But you should have it there, camera, and it opens up the front face. You only have a front-facing webcam. That's here, and then you have filters here, and then you can snap a picture. And then when you snap a picture, do you see how did you see it go? They're here in your gallery. You want to make sure if you want to save a picture, there's a couple of them, that you click on this save to disk. They'll stay in this gallery, but if you are using it for a project or something, you want to make sure you click this save to disk, You can print it. Remember, you have to email it to a printer, delete it, or go back. Integrated webcam. Got some fun filters. Retro Jackie. Toggle mirroring. Wait, I'm moving my head. I should probably not be moving my head. Okay, so integrated webcam. We did a selfie, like a little selfie project with with a fourth grade class at Northwood, where they took a selfie of themselves, took a selfie, and then they had to come up with a list of character attributes that define them, because they had just finished reading a book, that was really talking about character traits. So they had to come up with 3 traits, and they made like a fun Google Doc, and you can insert your picture, and it's beautiful. So you can do that. So that is most of your Chromebook features.